Hello everyone, Indie Brick Productions here with another episode of MOC Mondays. So this is going to be my MOC of the Siege of Mandalore. Now this is a rather smaller MOC compared to other people's, but I love the way that I was able to just make it nice and small yet still encompass the whole battle of the Siege of Mandalore, or at least try to encompass it. So let's get right into it. I first want to take a look at this little battle over here. You can see that we have one Death Watch Mandalorian kind of flying at these other two Darth Maul Mandalorians right here. You got two of those from that one 2013 speeder set. Then you can see one of the little wall like blue glasses from Mandalore that kind of protrude out of those walls, which are very prominent in Mandalore. And then you can see that I made these roads right here out of stud shooters. And the way I was able to do that is, this is all snot. So if you slide one of these out, you can see that I just used some of these masonry bricks. And then I just used some of these masonry bricks and put some stud shooters on the top of them with a 1x8 kind of navy tile. And then I was able to just slide those in, and they fit nice and snug in there. And then I just put this little assembly on the side just to give it a nice little finish without the masonry, so that it looks something like that. And then if we take off these minifigures, actually it'll make it a little bit easier to actually spin the MOC. And this continues all the way down here to this little area right here with a little water fountain, which there are little plazas seen in, or little courtyards seen in Mandalore. And how I was able to make this was I basically took this right here and I just put a pole through it and put this little dish piece right there, and then put this 4x4 circular kind of brick tile here. And what I was able to do is I just stacked a bunch of trans blue little cylinder pieces, and then I put this power blast from the Marvel sets, the larger one, on top of it, and it looks like kind of the water coming out of a spout and spraying back down. So I like that. And it's a nice little use for any of these extras that you have, because I know my brother has a lot of these sets and he gets a lot of extras of these, so I was able to use them for like blasters as well as fountains. So that's a nice idea for you guys. Then you can see here a smaller window, which basically, if you want to just move Rex here, he's kind of just standing in that corner, hiding away. If we actually want to remove this window, you can see that I kind of just built it up two-dimensional and then just kind of attached it to this wall to make it pop out of a stud out to make it a little bit more 3D. And then we have a Phase 2 clone walking out or running out into battle. And you can see some more of these kind of studs nut on top snot techniques that I used for the sidewalk right here, just to make it a little bit more finished off. Then I added like a little bit more of a raise right here to end a little grate. And then if we take a look at this little back section here, you can see I put a bunch of these little cheese slopes here to show like the wall being blown out. And then I have one of the newer 2025 First Troopers, as well as this little kind of guardrail right here, just as like kind of like a little riot thing that sometimes like police have barricades up. And then you can see that I used a bunch of these slopes all in here, and this is a really very cool technique if you guys want to use this. I basically took little Technic pins like this, and I was able to connect them into this. And if you actually take a brick right here, you can actually slide that in and it'll become almost flush with the other brick. So I find that a very, very useful technique. I'll just leave that in there for now. But you can see I use them right there, so it almost has a double-sided stud. And then you can just snap that on, and it gives it this nice like blown away rocking feel, or rocky feel. Then you can see a 501st clone kind of running out of there, and you may be wondering why he is running out of there, and you might have just caught a glimpse of the danger inside. And you can actually see we have Darth Maul pushing a Death Watch trooper into this kind of like little command center here. And then you can see a knocked out 501st Trooper there. And then if we want to take a closer look at this little command center, I basically use this bottom section right here with a pole connected to it. And then I just stack a bunch of different colored studs, dark blue at the bottom and then light blue at the top, which gives it kind of the hologram feel. And then you can put it down and it looks more like a table, which I like that. And then here I have this custom Darth Maul figure that I was using on another MOC that I may have out in the next coming weeks of the duel on Tatooine between Old Ben and the Darth Maul. And so I basically just reused this figure. It has the face from the 2020 book Darth Maul, which was the solo Star Wars story Maul, as well as the torso and the legs. You can see the little emblem right there. And then you can see the metallic legs. And then I was able to get this little kind of cape thing from Jyn Erso from the U-Wing set. And then you can see that I have the Darth Maul kind of arms ripped, or the little sleeves ripped away from the 2013 Mandalorian speeder. And then I just use a double-bladed red lightsaber, which is Darth Maul's preferred weapon, and his lightsaber. And then you can kind of just have him back here slaughtering the clone troopers that he can kind of keep behind him. So that's really going to be it for the MOC. I will be entering this into LEGO Studios 2000's MOC contest for his 50 subscribers. So congrats to him. He has shouted me out as well, so thank you to him as well. He's a real great YouTuber, so if you guys want to go check him out, he also has a bunch of cooler LEGO Star Wars MOCs, so I definitely say to go check him out. He's a pretty cool YouTuber out there. So that's really going to do it for me today. If you guys did like this little Siege of Mandalore MOC, I would highly appreciate a subscribe, or if you would hit that subscribe button, as well as smash the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. So that's going to be it for me today. If you guys do like the MOC Monday series, also as well, leave that in the comment section down below and show me by hitting that thumbs up. So that's really going to do it for me today. Indie Brick Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.